He thought he was safe. He thought Roman Reigns wasn't there. CM Punk walked out of Monday Night Raw with a smirk on his face, proud of the chaos he'd caused. What happened next will leave you speechless. Punk didn't just get attacked, he got destroyed. Subscribe now and hit that bell. Welcome back to the exclusive coverage you won't find anywhere else. The March 9th episode of Monday Night Raw from Seattle will go down as one of the most explosive nights in WrestleMania season history. CM Punk walked into the Climate Pledge Arena as the World Heavyweight Champion, ready to defend himself after his controversial comments about Roman Reigns' late father, Sika Inoue. He walked out on a stretcher. What happened after the camera stopped rolling is the brutal conclusion to a week of tension that has united the Bloodline like never before. Last week, Punk looked Roman Reigns in the eyes and said he would bury him next to his father. Roman again brought up Dusty Rhodes and mocked the entire family. The Usos attacked him on the show, but that was just the beginning. The confrontation began in the main event segment. Jimmy and Jey Uso walked to the ring with fire in their eyes, demanding Punk apologize for mentioning their late uncle. Jey was practically in tears, his voice shaking with rage as he got in Punk's face. Jimmy, more composed but equally furious, explained that this wasn't about Roman. It was about respect for a man who could no longer speak for himself. Punk seemed to soften at first. He talked about learning from Sika's brother Afa, about respecting the Wild Samoans. The crowd began to believe he might actually apologize. But then came the twist. "I'm sorry," Punk said, pausing dramatically. "I'm sorry that Roman Reigns treated you and the rest of the Bloodline like garbage for years and never once came out here to publicly apologize. I'm sorry Roman Reigns disrespected one of my mentors, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of my friend Cody, when he called him irrelevant and is somehow not on the hook for apologizing. But I am." The arena erupted. Jey shoved Punk. Jimmy landed a right hand that dropped the champion. The Usos stood over him as Raw went off the air. After the show ended, off-air footage captured Punk walking backstage with a smirk on his face, holding up the one sign used to acknowledge Roman Reigns. He wasn't fazed, he wasn't sorry, he was mocking them. That was his final mistake. Roman Reigns wasn't at the show tonight. He was announced for next week's Raw in San Antonio, but the tribal chief was closer than anyone realized. In the darkness of the backstage loading dock, hidden from security cameras, Roman Reigns stood waiting with Jimmy and Jey Uso. As Punk walked toward his vehicle, still smiling, three figures emerged from the shadows. Before Punk could react, a super punch sent him crashing into a stack of production crates. The Usos descended, delivering super kicks that echoed through the concrete corridor. Reigns grabbed Punk by the hair, looked him in the eyes, and said 6 words that will haunt the champion forever. "You should have apologized when you could." What followed was a brutal, methodical beating. Reigns delivered not 1, not 2, but 3 spears on the cold concrete floor. Jimmy and Jey continued the assault until Punk lay motionless, blood trickling from his mouth. Medical staff rushed to the scene as Reigns and the Usos disappeared into the night. CM Punk was loaded onto a stretcher and rushed to the same hospital where Jey Uso had been treated just weeks ago after Braun Breaker's attack. The irony was not lost on anyone. CM Punk thought he could weaponize grief. He thought hiding behind words would protect him. He forgot one thing. The Bloodline doesn't forgive and it doesn't forget. Roman Reigns wasn't at Raw tonight, but he was there when it mattered most. Punk now heads into WrestleMania 42 battered, broken, and facing a man who has promised to make his life miserable. The match at WrestleMania was already must-see. Now it's personal beyond imagination. What do you think about Roman Reigns' backstage ambush? Did Punk deserve this? Will he recover in time for WrestleMania? Let us know in the comments down below. To get exclusive updates on CM Punk's condition and the fallout from this shocking attack, you must subscribe and smash that notification bell. The road to WrestleMania has never been more dangerous. Don't miss what happens next on Raw.